Much like Intuitive Machines' spacecraft, its stock has been flying to the moon the past week. In a little over a month since hitting all-time lows, and as its IM-1 mission made its way to the lunar surface, shares of Intuitive Machines have more than tripled since early January. It's a rally that Wall Street analysts describe as fueled by retail investors' excitement for the space company's progress toward an unprecedented goal. The Texas-based lunar company's stock, with the apt ticker of LUNR, now trades for about $8 per share as of Thursday's close, a far cry from January lows of closer to $2. At one point this week, as IM-1 progressed through milestones ahead of its landing attempt, the stock reached over $13 in trading. In the moments after the lander, named Odysseus, after the figure in Greek mythology, successfully touched down on the moon's surface, the stock surged once again. We've never witnessed a publicly traded company go through a moon landing attempt. So this is new, not just for investors, but for us analysts as well, Cantor Fitzgerald's Sheppard told CNBC. Sheppard compared Intuitive Machines' landing to a biotech company waiting on a FDA approval for a new drug. It's a bit of a binary outcome, Sheppard said. While Sheppard expected Intuitive's stock price to climb after a successful landing, potentially as high as $15 a share, he cautioned that valuation is certainly ahead of the company's financials, as people are getting caught up in the excitement and history of IM-1 landing on the moon, he said. Intuitive went public via a SPAC merger less than a year ago, and has spent most of that time trading below its debut pricing. Only a handful of Wall Street analysts cover the $1 billion space company. Of the firms listed by FactSet as covering Intuitive Machines, all 4 analysts have buy-equivalent ratings on the stock, and all 4 have seen the stock blow past their pre-launch price targets. Beyond the technological and financial progress IM-1 represents for Intuitive Machines, analysts pointed to the enthusiasm for the first U.S. landing on the moon in over 50 years, as well as the first by a corporate entity, rather than a government agency. We get to see how these applications in space can capture the imagination and vision of investors. Hopefully it is successful, as I think that will do a lot for the space industry as a whole, benchmark analyst Josh Sullivan told CNBC prior to the lunar landing. Along with Canaccord Genuity analyst Austin Moeller, Sullivan and Sheppard were unanimous in their reads that retail, not institutional, investors are driving the current Intuitive Machines rally. Sheppard said his firm estimates about 80% of trading over the past week was done by retail traders. There's huge momentum being driven by the retail community behind this, Sheppard said. Sullivan also cited the global news coverage of Intuitive's mission as another driver, giving the company a wider exposure.